guys, it's Angelika. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the books that I want to read for June, aka my June TBR. I'm super excited. I've been reading a lot since, you know, summer break, because during the school time I have literally no time to read besides the books that I have to read for my classes. So the first book I want to read is The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. So I have no idea what any of these books I want to read are about, so I'm kind of like going in blind for all of them. So this novel is basically kind of like a semi-autobiography novel, which basically talks about how this young woman is experiencing the world of magazine publishing in New York City. And during this time, she talks about how she goes through a mental breakdown as well as recovery, and just talking about like what was expected from women during this time period. I am super excited. I've been wanting to get into Sylvia Plath. I was actually gonna get her unabridged journals, but it was, you know, I love my books being in really good condition, and that book was not meeting my expectations, so I decided to just get The Bell Jar. So I'm super excited to get into this book. It's pretty short, just like 200 and something pages, so I can't wait to get into this one. The next book I have is Once Upon a Broken Heart, which it was kind of random. I was just at Target and it kind of just caught my eye because I've heard like just really good things about it. It's a fantasy and a romance. This girl believes in true love, and you know, she has the love of her life, but she figures out that the love of her life is gonna marry someone, so she decides to make a deal with the Prince of Hearts, but she wasn't a good choice to make. I don't know, like that's kind of intriguing, so I can't wait to get into this book. I haven't read fantasy in a while, so I'm super excited to get into that. As well as following with the fantasy, because I want to get more into fantasy, is The King of Wrath. I've been meaning to get into the series since like last year. The covers are just so beautiful, the white ones. This series was so good, so I cannot wait to read this series. But so basically, these two characters, Dante and Vivian, are in this arranged, why can't I pronounce it? Arranged marriage. And basically he got into a situation as like blackmail from his enemies, so it kind of makes the situation harder. But during this time they actually end up falling in love, but it makes things complicated, so very interesting. It's also about a CEO billionaire, kind of giving me vibes from one of the Twisted books, so I'm so excited to get into this book as well. The next book, guys, I feel like I'm honestly very scared to read, because if you know, 1,000 Boy Kisses was very, very sad. I freaking cried. I vlogged that. Check out if you haven't seen the reading vlog from last year. But the sequel came out, and I had this for a while and I have not gotten into it. And like honestly, I'm super scared to read it because I'm not sure if it's also sad, but I just have an idea that it is. Basically, the sequel, 1,000 Broken Pieces, now is talking about the story of the sister of the main character from 1,000 Boy Kisses, and basically talks about her grief, how she deals with it, and she's struggling with anxiety, and she's just trying to get through that, as well as she maybe finds love. Low-key scary, guys, to get into this book. I feel like I will cry because I still remember 1,000 Boy Kisses, like that honestly a night to my heart. But I'm so excited to learn about the other character's story. The next one, guys, it's a classic. I've actually read it back in senior year, but I never finished it, or like I didn't really understand. It was just kind of like The Great Gatsby. This is honestly a classic. Everyone honestly should read this. I'm gonna reread it because honestly I don't really remember much about it, and I don't think I've really talked about it, but this year I've really been trying to get into classics, reading more of books that everyone should know. So as y'all know, I read Lolita, The Awakening. I read that one last year, so I also want to get into 1984, Fahrenheit 451, so I'm super excited to get into this one. So basically it's a story about Gatsby, which he is on his quest to win back the love of his life by having these parties. I remember that part, but like basically he had these parties all the time, so Daisy, hopefully she would come to the parties, and he tries to like show that he has this glamorous, like very successful life. And it just talks about like this, like the struggles and like the stuff that was going during this time period of the roaring 1920s. So I'm super excited to get into this, see what's up. And then after I finish reading this, I would watch the movie because I have not watched the movie. Actually, yesterday, guys, I finished watching, because I started watching it 2 days ago, but Pride and Prejudice. I read that book, I think, 2 years ago, and I finally watched the movie, and I was like, this is the OG enemies to lovers, like everyone was saying. But yeah, so I'm just super excited to read this and watch the movie because I've heard the movie is really good. So now for the last book I want to read in June is Credence, which is kind of like a shift from all the other books I just showed y'all. But basically, I think this is like an incest or something, guys. I read Punk 37, so it's called that number, like 2 years ago, I believe. And that one was dark, so I heard this one's even darker. It's by Penelope Douglas. It's about this wealthy girl. She was neglected by her parents, and her parents suddenly die, and she moves in with her uncle and his 2 sons. They take care of her, and they all want her, but she has to only keep with one. So who does she end up with? We will find out. Yeah. Okay, guys, now I want to talk about the books that I want to buy this month. So there's a total of 4 books I want to buy this month, starting with We'll Always Have Summer by Janie Han, and that's the last book of the Summer Turn Pretty trilogy. I am super excited. It's actually supposed to arrive today, guys, so I'll keep y'all updated. But that one, since the season is coming, the last season is coming out next month, I always read the book like a month before, like a few weeks before the season comes out. So I am super scared about how the show's gonna go, but the book I'm super excited to read. If you don't know what The Summer Turned Pretty is, basically the story of this family. They have like this beach house and cousins, and they have these family friends, I would say. And it's a mom, Belly, the main character, and then her brother Steven. They come and visit, and they spend every summer there because the moms are best friends. Basically, they spend their summer there every summer. They spend the summer there. And the book, it's like there's like a love triangle going on between like the 2 brothers that own the beach house with Belly. So only one of them obviously keeps her. So we're gonna find out who gets to be with her, which I already know, but like in the show, I don't know, because there's rumors. So it's yeah. But I am Team Conrad. I also have my journal here, guys, because here's the list of the books that I want to buy. But it's The Summer of Broken Rules. I recently saw this like vlog of like that book, and it said it was super good. So it's also arriving today. I'm super excited. And then obviously since it's summer, like I wanted to get summer books, because usually I never really read books that are like with the season. Like I read summer books that are like in the fall, which I think I should like be reading books that go with the seasons happening, because I feel like that just makes, I don't know, the vibes better. So The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walter. I heard of like the little quick summary, but basically it's a heartfelt tale of love, loss, and the journey of self-discovery, featuring a young girl navigating childhood friendships and the complexities of growing up during a summer filled with unexpected twists. So they already got me there. There's twist. Next one, y'all, which is kind of probably gonna be like a little problematic, but as y'all can't kind of see my bookshelf, I have, as everyone else, they had a face with Colin Hoover. I have not read all her books, and even though people are not reading her books and they're not the best books, I personally want to finish reading all her books. So I've actually been intrigued to buy this book for a while, but like I did last year, I didn't buy any of her books, so I want to buy this book this month, which is Layla. Verity is one of my favorite books, so Layla is also one of like that similar type, that similar genre. When Sable, one of Leeds' ex-girlfriends, learns of Leeds' new relationship, she finds herself in a jealous rage that ends in violence. Leeds makes a full recovery and takes care of Layla while she recuperates from a gunshot to the head. Layla is different, but Leeds loves her. How is she different? I don't know, I've just been really intrigued, and yeah, so I'll buy that this month. And then the last book I want to buy is Daydream. I've been wanting to buy this book for the longest, but I don't know why, guys, I haven't been able like to spend the money, because it's a little bit expensive than Icebreaker and Wildfire. But basically it's the 3rd and last book of the Maple Hills, I believe, series, which I've been wanting this book ever since I read Icebreaker. Basically Icebreaker was the first book, which just talks about like the main characters, and then it goes with like the second book, one of their friends of the two main characters, and then now it goes talking about the story of one of the other guys of the main character guy friends from the first book, Henry, which everyone, honestly, a lot of people have been anticipating this book. So I honestly haven't heard, one of my friends read it and she said it was really good, but I haven't really heard about any other people's opinions about it. I don't care, I don't need other people's opinion, like I want to see what I think of it. So I really want to get it. It's basically his love story. Not sure what happens there, so we're gonna search it up. So it's a poignant exploration of love, personal growth, and resilience through Haley? Is it Hale or Haley? I don't know. Or Holly? And Henry's journeys. The narrative delves into transformative power of friendship and the courage to embrace change. I'm super excited because also, guys, the cover is so freaking cute. Like, but yeah, we will see. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media, especially my Goodreads, because I keep y'all posted on everything I read. And until next time, bye guys.